So remember, in general, you want to be on the underhook side here. Right, so that's going to give you the ability to use your legs much better. You will a lot of times end up like this. So now my underhook side is on top. This is fairly easy to fix. All you're going to do is cut the shoulder. I'm going to make some space underneath, put an underhook underneath, and then just move his head out of the way so I can get my head in. And now I'm back in my position. Okay, so if you end up in a position where you don't have what you want, you can usually make it what you want. Just by cupping the shoulder, finding some space underneath his arm. You just need to learn to pummel with your arms a little bit, pummel with your arms on your head to get into this position. And then it's the same thing. Attack his neck, his hands come up, and then I trap. So your first goal is just to get the foot over the shoulder. Remember what I said. Once I get to here, he's going to do one of two things. He's either going to, like, as I push in, he's going to turn that way. Sometimes he turns the other way. Right? This will happen even before I get his hand up above his head. So if I can get his hand above his head, he'll usually end up going here. If he's tough and keeps his arm tight, he's going to go that way. I'm just going to stick with it, guys. I want to follow and get up on my head. Now from here, I'm going to basically do the same thing. I'm just going to use my thigh to pressure on the back of his head. I'm going to continue to roll to my left. And that's going to force him to roll, and you end up in the exact same position. Right? You end up actually it's almost more efficient this way, because you end up directly lining up with your partner. So you're going to do everything's the same as before. Step on the hip, get your leg over the shoulder, and cross. Right? So now, if your partner keeps himself tight and he rolls the opposite direction, this is what I was saying. You don't just want to try to hang on, you need to follow. So as he goes, I'm going to follow him. I'm going to put my head down and get my hips up. You should be able to balance in your head fairly easily here. Now you see I'm going to use my left thigh to press the back of his neck down. I'm just going to fall to my left side, and as I do that, he's going to tip him over when we get to here, and then both feet to one side, lock the triangle, and then we can finish the choke with the arm. Sometimes you'll end up, if you guys have shorter legs and you have a hard time locking a full triangle, just get it as tight as you can. So even if you're just crossed like this, you might not have a good choke, but you have a really strong arm bar from here. So I want the person on top, you're just going to go the opposite direction now. Foot over the shoulder. Remember, when you get here, your first goal is try to get his hands separated. Right? As he goes to roll, follow. Use your head as like an extra hand. Keep the grip on his arm. I'm just going to use my thigh to push his head under his chest. And then fall to my own head. As the person that's on top, just roll with it so you don't hurt yourself. Right? You'll end up in a super strong position. For your triangle. Right? 1, 2, 3.